Ladies and gentlemen, we have bad news, and nobody understands what is really happening when it comes to political affairs in this country, Kenya. We have only 1 year to go to the next general elections 2027. Goons who allegedly tried to attack Linda Mwananchi, leader who is the current Senator Edwin Sifuna, and Siaya Governor Orengo in Kisumu. It is alleged that they were beaten to death. Let us listen to this news, which was reportedly confirmed by Kisumu County Governor Professor Peter Anyanginyongo.
Two organized criminal groups engaged in a violent confrontation somewhere around the city. 2 young men lost their lives as a result of that. Families have been plunged into mourning, and the city has once again been reminded that criminal violence carries consequences not only for its direct victims, but for society as a whole.
That is Professor Peter Anyanginyongo confirming 2 people who were beaten to death. As you continue watching this clip, ladies and gentlemen, please, I request, I beg you, I beseech you, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, Kenya Media, where we don't sugarcoat but we always put the news as it is, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that at the moment we upload a new video clip, you'll be notified that Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Without wasting your time, back to our analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, Nairobi County Senator Edwin Sifuna and the Siaya Governor Orengo were attending a church service at ACK Kisumu Church when a group of youths, allegedly armed and with other weapons, reportedly attempted to enter the church, to attack the 2 leaders associated with the Linda Mwananchi movement. And these leaders were none other than Edwin Sifuna and the Governor Orengo. Now, according to the report we have on our news desk, is that some members of the public who had frontiered, to protect the 2 leaders confronted the so-called Goons, and the 2 of them were beaten to death. Where are we as Kenyans? Where are we headed to? That is the question we are asking ourselves. We were also informed that several others were injured because there was a confrontation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to ask ourselves questions, maybe, to know what is really happening in Kenya. The question number 1 we are asking ourselves: who sent the so-called Goons to the house of God? Number 2, what was their objective? Number 3, why did not the police officers arrest them? Because they were there. Some video clips which are circulating on different social media platforms appear to show police officers escorting the alleged Goons who had arrows, pangas, mipini hii ya jembe hapa na pale. Sifuna and Orengo are said to have narrowly escaped death at the hands of the alleged attackers, Goons. This is what we saw in Kisumu when Linda Mwananchi visited the county. they successfully conducted their 2 meetings, one in Mosocho, second in Kisii town. But when they were heading to Keroka, between Kisii and the Keroka highway, they were attacked when they reached Keumbu market. Area member of parliament Zairi Jana, who was alleged to be behind the attack, was summoned to record his statement at DCI offices. He was nowhere to be seen. Actually, I saw him yesterday saying, wakituchezea watajua hawajui. Why? There is no anarchy in this country, Kenya. A serious action must be taken against the so-called culprits, because nobody is above the law. You know, ladies and gentlemen, where are we? What is really happening? You know, according to the reports we have received, is that 14 youths were arrested and taken to court who are alleged to be involved in attacking Edwin Sifuna and the Nyahururu, Linda Mwananchi in Nyahururu town on a Sunday. You know, as you all know, a similar incident was reportedly witnessed in Nyahururu town, ladies and gentlemen, where the driver of the current Murang'a Governor Irungu Kang'ata was allegedly shot in the chest. I think you have seen a section of clips circulating on different social media showing how the driver was shot in the chest. You know, it appears that the situation is not good at the moment. You know, and I do not understand what the government's role is, because currently we have leaders starting from MCA to the top position where the president comes in. That means we have no anarchy, but we have the government in place. Because Goons seem to be present in many parts of this country, Kenya, even as Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has vowed to arrest and take firm action against those who are caught red-handed. You know, sometimes I fail to understand. Mothers in this country are crying. Their children are being attacked for nothing. Some are dying. Where are we? Really? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to conclude by asking this question. Who is really using goons in this country according to your own understanding? Write your opinion in the comments section so I can know what you think according to your predictions politically. Let's meet in the next video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload a new video clip, you will be notified automatically that Mwana Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content. Also have WhatsApp groups and on Facebook. That we can continue building this channel of ours, Mwana Kenya Media. Thank you very much. Let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.